coming through. They're coming for you.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Philadelphia Phillies going up against the Oakland Athletics. Almost ready to get underway, and towing the slab in this one, Clayton Lane.
Well, it hasn't been a great year so far in terms of ERA, but he's had some decent games, and there have been some flashes of greatness, if you will. We'll see today if he's able to get ahead of hitters and perhaps get some swings and misses, put himself in a position to bring that ERA down, because you know in the back of his mind, beyond the W, he wants to have a better earned run average.
Fought off foul.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there, just couldn't catch up.
Pitch misses there, and that is ball one.
Go get him. Tackle.
Now this is in the air down the line, and that will drop foul. The wind of the pitch. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Slider got him for strike three. And now here is Harper. There's a strike.
He's been known to jump all over the first pitch, so that seems like a missed opportunity right there.
That's hard hit in the line. That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner. Throw, and it gets away. And he'll pull into second safely.
These hitters today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Here's Riley Green. Nobody on his team has been better at driving in runs this season, Singy. That one missed. Lane, one of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and that certainly is a benefit to him when he's in a spot like this. Man at second. That one's in there. That's strike one.
Yeah, if you're going to be in the game in high leverage situations, you've got to be able to get the swing and miss and put hitters away.
To third. And that's just foul. Left-hand hitter waits. Out to short. Tovar tosses to first, and there are two outs. And here is Tyler Soderstrom. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Next offering is down low. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase. Two outs and one in scoring position. And that one is lifted in the air on the move. He's got it, and that'll do it. And we're back, all set for the start of the inning. And now the DH, Will Benson. And he hits a ground ball right side, and that one finds its way through. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Benson aboard here at first with nobody out. Next offering is in for a strike.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
The pitch stays alive. The pitch. And another ball.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way. So credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Brett Beatty stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. throw to second. Ow!
Usually when you see a team try to steal a base in the early innings, it tells you they want to be aggressive on offense. Try to force the defense to make plays and slow them down. That's exactly what they did right there. So we'll see if that caught stealing changes the offensive approach moving forward.
Two out, space is empty.
Go get this guy right after him.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. We'll go to the bottom. Back in Oakland, on to the third inning. Now it's the veteran outfielder, Ian Happ. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Happ, a switch hitter, it can be challenging for guys at the big league level to maintain a good swing from both sides of the plate. Clearly, he's got more power from the left side, but in 2022, the right side was respectable as well.
Bottom of the zone and a called strike. Yeah, that's too high.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a two-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him.
Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning.
Now, Boog, I'll tell you firsthand, retired players, we miss a lot of things about playing the game in our playing days, but getting drilled by a pitch like that usually isn't something we talk about.
Fouled off. He was late.
With two strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
And that one is lifted in the air. Doyle under it. Makes the catch for the out. Back to the top of the lineup. And now it's going to be Trey Turner.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Right through there for a strike.
Don't play situation here. He's been working up in the zone. Typically, you look for guys to get that ground ball. See if he adjusts on this next pitch.
One down. Phillies down a run. Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit. Just not able to square it up.
Here's a 1-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
Roll to short. Could be two. Off balance feed. There's one. Over to first. Safe. Bryce Harper to the plate. Doubled in his first AB. And a swing and a miss there.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not.
Turner runs. Swing and a miss. Safe at second with a stolen base. Chris, his wheels were the difference maker on that play. Just got in there.
Yeah, with StatCast's help, we see his top speed on this stolen base, and that's a big number. I mean, man, he really made his athleticism work for him on that one.
Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul.
Throw your best pitch. Best pitch right here.
Got it by him for the K. Back here in the East Bay, out of the fourth, and now Riley Green. Right down the chute, and it's 0-1.
Well, these Phillies just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Thought that was a no-doubter. Like the wind was holding that in this ballpark.
Now it's the cleanup hitter for the Phillies, Tyler Soderstrom. Fly to left his first time. And that's in for a strike. Base hit, left center field.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
That's ripped. Base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now one out.
That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield.
Line, and that's a base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Here comes the throw, but it's offline. He will score.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps.
That's smacked on a line to center. Brings it in. Runner tagging from third. He'll score on the sac fly. It's 2-1.
Sometimes that can be a little tough to score on. It was hit so hard that getting back to the bag to tag takes a little bit of time by the time that outfielder catches it, but a really good job of getting that run in from third.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple.
Pulled the string on the changeup. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. It's the Phillies 2 and the A's 1.
If it don't sound good, maybe it ain't for you. You want this.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready now for the 5th inning. Here's the center fielder, Dylan Carlson. California kid, played for his dad at Elk Grove High School. His teammates there with Nick Madrigal. Way high with that one. And it's 1-0. Carlson in his 9th season, 29 years old, and he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over 300 in his last 10 games. And a pitch. Swing and a foul straight back.
The healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
And another ball.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Headed towards the corner. Butler sizing this one up. And there's one down. Here's Turner now. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. And it's fouled away. Righty delivers. The shortstop takes the ball. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3. Here's Bryce Harper, 1 for 2.
The first baseman, Bryce Harper.
And first offering is fouled off.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
He swings and fouls one off. 2 down, nobody on. Here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. New inning getting started, and now Riley Green. The wide to kick the pitch. Swings and misses, and that's strike 1. A dive, he's got it. And they get the out.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
Soderstrom at the plate for the third time as he comes up empty there.
This guy's usually not one to chase pitches off the plate, but he did there. Let's see if he can tighten up his zone a little bit.
Down the line. Meadows pulls it in on the run.
Outstanding catch right there, and I love the commitment that he showed. He knew that the wall was close, but was determined to make that catch, and a nice calculation of just how much room he had to try to minimize that contact.
2 outs. Pitch misses there, and now it's even 1-1.
Hey now.
And a swing and a miss.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Righty to the plate. Ground ball right side. Throws to first. That ends the frame. Offense held in check. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Hunter Gaddis.
Every team wants a reliable closer, and that's exactly what he delivers for his squad. They expect to win when he's on the mound at the end of the ball game, and he just produced his 25th save of the year.
Here now is our final line score tonight.
Here in Atlanta, towing the slab in today's game, Clayton Lane. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
Whips it to first, and a quick out, number 1. Here's Christian Arroyo.
Really strong hitting performance recently. Hits in each of the last 6 games.
That's in there, and it's 0-1.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there in the mound.
And the righty deals. Struck him out swinging. Pulled the string on the changeup.
Now, when you follow up a triple-digit fastball with a nasty changeup, pretty much every time the hitter's going to be in trouble. And that was the plan. Get him to sit dead red on the fastball and then just make him look foolish with the off-speed stuff.
And another ball.
This is a hitter who takes his game to another level, playing at night.
And a big swing and a miss.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And that's outside. And now 3-1.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
Next offering is in for a strike. The Athletics leading by a run here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Stays alive. The wind of the pitch. And he walked him.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That side as if you are the offensive side of it.
2 outs. And that one fouled off. Lane, one of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and that certainly is a benefit to him when he's in a spot like this. Runner at second, 2 down. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for strike 3. So no runs. Bottom half of inning number 2. Here's Matt Olson.
The first
The
base.
pitch.
Matt Olson.
That one ripped but foul. Lane, a 6'4" righty. He features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a slider, a curve, and occasionally uses a cutter. Swings and chases a low one there.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Bounce to the right side, and it kicks off the base.
Well, his hot hitting continues. He's been getting great results lately. Turned on it nicely. Definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but he didn't hook around it too much and was able to keep it fair down the line.
Dalton Varsho up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Settles underneath it. Makes the grab. And there's 1 down.
Batting 7.
Michael Bush next up for the Braves. And there's a rocket into the outfield. And that one's going to get into the corner. Lead runner holds at third. So 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out.
These hitters today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Orlando Arcia in the box now. Takes strike 1. Slap the other way, foul.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this.
On the ground, Torres throws to first in time. Now 2 away as they get a run across. Martin Medeiros will hit next. Oh, that hit him. And they get the out after the ricochet. And that'll keep. Bottom of the inning, and now the center fielder, Michael Harris. And that's in for a strike.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
High fly ball out to left field. And he makes the catch. 1 down. Now in for the Braves, Christian Arroyo. That to right. Butler should have this one. Out number 2. Here's Acuna now. Walked his first time. Right through there for a strike.
He's got a good rhythm going. 2 quick outs. Guy like that wants to get the ball, deliver that next pitch, get back in the dugout as quickly as possible.
Strike 2.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, the catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And we're back, ready to go. Bottom 4. Here's Austin Riley. Lane back to work. And that clips the inside corner. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. Got it by him for the K.
Pretty classic sequence on the strikeout right there. Did a nice job working him hard inside early in the at-bat, not letting him get extended. Then he went to a well-executed.
There's a swing and a drive. And it hops over the wall for an automatic double.
Automatic double?
It's automatic double. It's not a ground rule double. That's ripped into the outfield. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there are 2 down.
Man, he smoked that fastball. He's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time up he'll find a hole.
Bush in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Just missed.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
In the air on the infield. He's under it. But it's the pitcher that makes the play. And ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's Orlando Arcia. And the pitch. Fouled off. He was late. Righty to the plate. Ripped to first. Caught.
He put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives won't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
In the air, right center. This is mashed way back and gone. He'll circle the bases. Third home run of the season. It's 2-2. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off.
And the batter now, Michael Harris. And there's the strike. Harris in his 7th season, 27 years old, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. Ripped to third and caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Arroyo, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike one. And a strike. One run across in the frame so far. Last half of inning number 5. And that skips in the dirt. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Back at Truist Park. Now it's the right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr. Lane back to work. And that one wrapped foul.
You know, these Braves, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there, and it wasn't like he was set up for it by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
Riley in the box again, takes a strike. Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. Next offering is down low.
1-1.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, we see it a lot more these days than we ever did when I played, but a slider in the 90s still catches your attention. Even if you're sitting on the pitch, good luck recognizing that tight spin and adjusting to the late break.
Matt Olson up to the plate. His righty-lefty splits there.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he's attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
2 down, nobody on.
That's a tremendous two-strike pitch.
On a line, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Adley Rutschman, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one. Next offering upstairs.
All right, Boog. So I was scrolling through social media the other day, and a video of Adley popped up. It was a clip of him playing college football for Oregon State. How athletic is this guy? He tackled Stanford great Christian McCaffrey. Seriously, what can't Rutschman do on the field? He was able to execute the perfect pitch for that situation. Had been pounding him with fastballs, and then all of a sudden pulls out the changeup and has good enough command to make it competitive. Tell you what, varying speeds like that to a hitter can be really, really effective. And right there, you could tell that hitter was just overmatched.
That's in there. Holiday off of first with 2 away. Swing, and that's ripped towards right center. And base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. Now it's the veteran outfielder, Jake Fraley. Right through there for a strike. First and second, 2 down. And we're just getting started here in the top of the first. Lane, one of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and that certainly is a benefit to him when he's in a spot like this. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Gathers and throws to first. And that is new inning getting started at the plate. Kobe Mayo. Lane back to work. Fastball for a strike. Fought off foul.
Give him the heater.
Oh, he gloves it. Throws from his knees. And they get the out.
Look at how he dives right there. Is able to pop up to both knees. Not enough time to get to his feet, but he threw a cannon across the diamond to get the runner.
Heston Kjerstad, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Slings to first, 2 up, 2 down. Jose Miranda, the next to hit for the Orioles. That one down the line, and foul ball. Miranda in his 5th season, 29 years old, and he was born in Puerto Rico. In the air out to center. Doyle settles under this one and makes the grab, and that'll do it. Back here in the East Bay. Well, here we go, top of the 3rd, scoreless game, and here's the first baseman, Samuel Basallo. That one misses in the dirt. Line to second, snagged on the bounce. Torres fires over to first. 1 up, 1 down. Here's the Orioles leadoff hitter, Jordan Westburg. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it.
Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
Holiday batting for the 2nd time, and that's strike 1. That clips a corner.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
And that's in the dirt. Struck him out without a swing. Fastball to letters, froze him for strike 3. 2 outs, base is empty. Now the Orioles catcher, Adley Rutschman. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Under it. And that is that. As we go to the top of the 4th, Anthony Santander at the plate. Here comes a pitch. Sliced hard but foul.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
Righty delivers. Struck him out looking with the off-speed stuff.
Well, he went up there trying to be aggressive, that's for sure, hacking at those first two pitches, but clearly that last one fooled him. He could have been sitting on something else entirely, but you want to be able to adjust on 0-2 and at least get a swing off when it's in the zone. Maybe choke up, maybe spread out your stance a little bit. You got to give the guy credit on the mound, though. He went right after it.
Struck him out swinging. Pulled the string of the changeup. 2 outs, base is empty. Down the third baseman, Kobe Mayo. And that's in for a strike.
Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
Out there to center. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the top of the 5th, and now the center fielder, Heston Kjerstad. And a foul ball. Kjerstad goes 6 feet 3 inches, 220 pounds, and his last 10 games stand out. He's homered in 4 of them. In the air, out towards left center, grabs it on the run. 1 down. So next to hit for Baltimore, Jose Miranda. That's in for a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. That one missed. 1 down, base is empty. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Torrens makes the play. 2 down. And into the box for Baltimore, Samuel Basallo. He's 0 for 1. Strike on the inside corner.
0-1.
2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. Late on that fastball.
That was straight queso right there.
Hard hit left side. Tosses to first, and that is the inning. 1, 2, 3, go. And the batter now, Jordan Westburg. He blasted one out earlier in the 3rd.
Just a solo home run, but an important swing of the bat in this game. We've already seen him do it once. Can he do it again?
And the pitch. Line drive, come on.
Nice swing and good solid contact. That ball was smoke, but needed a little more lift to get into the outfield gap. Maybe a little more backspin.
Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball. And
this one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Gone. Hello and welcome to Oakland. We're at Ring. So just about set now. And on the hill in this one, Clayton Lane. But Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
Fastball for a strike.
All right, come on now.
And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Just misses with that one.
It's a good take.
2 strikes.
And that one is in the dirt. 3-2 now. The pitch. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Evan Carter will hit next. That's in for a strike. Called strike right there.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
And a foul ball. 2 outs. That one finds the zone, and the count is 0-2. The shortstop takes the ball.
Tough to take a 2-strike changeup that just missed. I think it froze him.
And a 1-2. Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again. And a good eye there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
2 outs here.
Two outs, base is empty. Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's
Back here in the East Bay. And now the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And that is in for a strike. It's 0-1.
I love the fact that we've seen both Vladimir Guerrero and Vladdy Jr. win the home run derby. They're the first father-son duo to ever win it. Vladdy back in 2007 and Vladdy Jr. in 2023. Even though his dad didn't give him any advice for the event other than to go out there and hit home runs.
The right fielder,
Nolan Jones in the box now. No balls and a strike.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
1 ball, 1 strike.
No score here in the second. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 down.
Yeah, there's no doubt, Boog. Electric stuff from the jump. I mean, there's just no messing around right now. It's still very early, but we could see a pretty impressive outing here if the strikeouts keep coming in the way they are. One thing you have to be aware of, though, is a high strikeout rate might impact the pitch count as the innings roll on.
In for a strike, and it's 0-2.
I understand you want to try to gauge that guy's fastball, but you also have to be aggressive and ready to hit in your zone. Now you're in a tough spot.
Boots it. Safe at first. No play. We'll see how they score this.
batting 7, the designated hitter.
So man aboard, and now Wyatt Langford. That one at triple digits. Langford goes 6'1", 225 pounds, and he's usually in the outfield. Today he's the DH. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Josh Young. Lane back to work. Fought off foul. On the corner for a strike. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Under it. Makes the catch for the out. One up, one down. Now the catcher for the Rangers, Connor Wong. And ball one. One out, base is empty. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Around first, heading for two. The throw into second, not in time. He's safe.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Two down. Evan Carter, the next to hit. That one ripped right center field. Bangs off the wall, and they'll score first. It's 1-0, and he's in at second with a two-out double.
These hitters today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
And that's a base hit. Now a long throw home, and he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Well, it's pretty difficult to throw a base runner out at the plate with two outs on a base.
And we're back. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. And he deals. Right through there for a strike. Vladimir Guerrero Jr., that swing so reminiscent of his dad. Lots of pop. Hard hit to third. Tosses across to first. That's the first out in the top of the fourth. Now here's Nolan Jones.
The right fielder, Nolan Jones.
In the air, fairly deep to right field. Doyle makes the grab, two down. Two outs, base is empty. Here's Leody Taveras. And a swing and a line drive at a right field. Doyle makes the catch, inning over. Back in Oakland, now it's the DH, Wyatt Langford. Ground ball up the middle. And the leadoff hitter retired in the fifth.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Young batting for the second time, and that's strike one.
These hitters are going to have to find a way to be a little more patient, see more pitches per at bat. Otherwise, that bullpen's not going to have to work over there, and it's going to be advantage pitching all game long.
One down, base is empty. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
No, that pitch wasn't even close to being a strike, and that just goes to show you how defensive hitters can become when they're up against an 0-2 count. You're just hoping for a mistake somewhere near the zone that you can get the bat to, but right there he was clearly anxious. He was swinging when the ball left the hand.
In there at the knees, and the count is 0-2. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going. So the batting order turns over. This is runner takes off. Pitch is low. Throw to second. Out there. And that ends the inning. Top six. And now it's the Rangers leadoff hitter, Willie Castro.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across. toss, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
And a strike in there.
They always say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike one. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives you a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
Line, and that's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. So much of good hitting is finding holes in the defense. That's why you're always thinking line drive into the gap. Those kinds of swings really boost your confidence.
With the go-ahead run at the plate. Line drive, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Back-to-back base hits. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters. Now a pretty big at-bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
And here it comes. Next pitch in for a strike. And a count 1-2. Castro, the lead runner, out at second. Carter on at first with nobody out. He's under it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's one down.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at bat.
And Guerrero is set down. 2 away.
Man, he smoked that fastball. He's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time up he'll find a hole.
Jones at the plate now, and that's inside. First and second, 2 down, and we're the top half of the 6th. That one at triple digits.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
And the right-hander deals. Bounce to third. Throws to first in time. That ends the frame. So they top of inning number 7. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder Leody Taveras. Down the middle for a strike. 0-1.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Line drive, caught.
Nice swing and good solid contact. Up all the smoke, but needed a little more lift to get into the outfield.
bunting, and it's right in front of the plate. And that's just foul.
They're off to a great start, 3-run lead after their first inning, but so important to be airtight defensively. Don't give away extra outs and allow that other club to get back in this ball game. Well, he froze him with the changeup right there, and I think he was so geared up for fastball. Once he recognized that it was off speed, he just wasn't able to make an adjustment. So a really good strikeout, and pitcher just won the battle.
Lane. He has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable. 1 out, bases empty. And he gets Bregman. And there's 2 away.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie.
So man aboard. Here's Eloy Jimenez. There's a strike.
Well, there's a chance right here for one of the better hitters on this roster to get him on the board in the first. Thanks.
Live ball down the line. This has got a chance, and it is foul. Alvarez at second with 2 down. Swings and misses, struck him out. So the Astros lead 1. Back here in Houston, and the batter now, Yainer Diaz. The line of the pitch. And that one is lifted in the air.
Take it.
And it's caught for the out.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
Mickey Moniak up next for the Astros. That one at triple digits. Lane. In his 5th season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a slider, a curve, and occasionally uses a cutter. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
These hitters today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Dominic Smith stands in here, takes ball 1 low. The Athletics leading by 3, bottom half of inning number 2. The 1-1 is fouled off. And that one almost got him.
Gotta get you behind you.
Got him swinging.
That right there is one of those breaking balls that you swing through and you feel like you should have done something with it, or at least spoiled it away. But when it's breaking in on you like that, if the spin is tight enough, it can actually tie you up.
On the ground. They take the force out. That's out number 3. As we go to the last of the 3rd. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Ronnie Mauricio. And that one fouled off. Righty to the plate. And there's a foul ball. And the pitch. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, I think that was just a case of a hitter quitting on a pitch. He was looking fastball and didn't see it out of the hand and just left the bat on his shoulder. That was a changeup right over the plate. Probably not the location he was looking for, but the change of speeds is what fooled him, and he got the out.
One down, base is empty. And strike 2.
1 and 2.
And that one almost hit him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Here's a 2-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. The notches strikeout number 150 this season.
Oh, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. 2 strikes, the sort of pitch you're hoping for. A bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Gone. Home run number 30 on the year. And they're on the board. It's 3-1. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself. At bat after at bat, he's that confident.
Now it's Yordan Alvarez. And first offering is fouled off. Kicks and fires. Foul ball. The Stros trailing by 2 as we play game 1 of this 4-game series. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. 2 outs. Ground ball right side. Rengifo sends it to first, and they take care of Jimenez for the bottom 4. And here's the catcher, Yainer Diaz. Lane back to work. There's a strike.
He's been known to jump all over the first pitch, so that seems like a missed opportunity right there.
Fouled off left side. Righty delivers. Way high with that one. And that's ball 1. And here it comes. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Up with it, fires to first. In time to get him. 1 away in the strikeout. Mickey Moniak up next for the Astros. And he's already singled in this game. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Hauls it in for the out. And there's 2 down. Now it's Dominic Smith. His first at bat was a strikeout. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And it one-hops the wall. Makes the turn and heads for second. And that's a 2-bagger.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on a tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
Runner at second, 2 down. In the air to left center. Sizing this one up. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is that. Back here at Minute Maid Park. Bottom of the inning. Here's the second baseman, Ronnie Mauricio. Just missed. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. Center field. Fox moving under it. And he makes the catch. 1 away. Johan Rojas up next for the Astros. Not close with that one. 1-0. Rojas in his 6th season, 27 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Next offering is in for a strike. Fought off foul. One down, base is empty. He goes down looking.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Bregman stands in now and watches strike 1. And ball 1.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
Two down, nobody on. Hard hit, right side. Throws to first in time. That's the third out. Bottom of the sixth inning. And stepping in for the Astros, Yordan Alvarez. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
The pitch. Swing and a miss.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Missed with a changeup, and it's 1-2.
If you're on the mound right now, you know you have to retire this hitter. If he gets on base, it could open up the floodgates for this offense to score some runs.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Man, that slider bearing in on your hands like that, it's just so tough to fight off. It's kind of like a cutter and just can eat you up, saw you off. Tell you what, hitters have nightmares about that.
Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. Hauls it in on the warning track.
Man, he hammered that to straightaway center field. It's a deep part of the ballpark. Tell you what, that wind is blowing straight in. Got to be a big man if you're going to go through the wind of that part of the park. It just knocked that ball down.
Fox makes the catch, and that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the seventh, and stepping in for the Astros, Mickey Moniak. Lane back to work. And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
The wind of the pitch. On the ground, right side. Slings to first, and they get the leadoff hitter in the seventh.
Now batting, first baseman, Dominic Smith.
Dom Smith stands in. 1 for 2.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
In the air, left field. Hauls it in for the out.
So what we're seeing is a lineup that's just out of sync with the pitcher. They're guessing wrong, and their timing's off.
Pena, the next to hit, takes ball 1. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the seventh. Just missed.
That's the ball. 2 balls, no strike.
Hey, all right, here we go now.
That one at triple digits.
2-1.
And that's in the dirt. 3-1 now.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Smash down the left field line. That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner. The throw in. Not in time. It's a double.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one, ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
Mauricio in the box here lets that one go for a ball. And a foul ball. Man on second, 2 down. That one fouled off. And a 1-2. That one just misses.
It's a good take.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Mason Miller.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking.
Lane with double-digit strikeouts in this 7-inning start and just 1 earned run allowed.
I liked what we saw.
against the Chicago. Back here with my pal Siggy. Our starter in this one, Clayton Lane. What do you look for here?
Leading off.
Well, he brings into this one an excellent strikeout to walk ratio on the season. And when you consider the amount of swings and misses that he gets and the fact that he's not issuing free passes, that's going to make him more economical in his pitch count, allow him to move into the middle and deeper part of ball games. So we'll see if that remains true in this one.
That's in there, and the count is 0-2. And that one a little bit high.
It's a good take.
Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. This to center field on his way over. Got it. Really had to move for that grab. And there's one away. And next to hit for the Sox, Yoelqui Cespedes. Now a screamer into the outfield. Nimmo brings it in. And with a nice running grab.
Batting third.
2 outs, base is empty. Now at the plate, Akil Baddoo. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, that ball was hit pretty hard and sure had home run distance, but if you're the pitcher out there on the mound, you execute it. Just a long strike, you go after him and finish him off.
Next offering is in for a strike. Just missed.
Tough to take a 2-strike changeup that just missed. They get frozen.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Down in order go the White Sox. Scoreless after 1. Here on the south side, we head to the bottom of the second. And the batter will be the shortstop, Colson Montgomery. Right through there for a strike. Lane. In his 5th season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a slider, a cutter, and he occasionally uses a curve. Ball to strike. The shortstop takes the ball. On the ground to third, and it's through for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
He's got it. 1 down.
Well, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
Miguel Iraldo, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Second inning here, no score. The next offering misses, and that's ball 1. That one at triple digits.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Got him. That's out number 2.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Try to get him to chase on the changeup that time. Two gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here in the second game of the series. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. One hit, one left. Back here on the south side, and here is Edgar Caro. The pitch. Swing and a ground ball off the middle. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach, paying off.
The pitch. And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits. Still tied at 0. Last of the third. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away. Back to the top of the lineup. Now the left fielder, Manuel Campos. That's to third. Hernandez. Off balance feet. There's one. And that's two. And we're back. Now it's the DH, Yoelqui Cespedes. Going along. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Makes the grab, one down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Baddoo stands in now and watches strike one.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well take all three swings.
One down, base is empty. Backed off the plate that time. Line drive, caught.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
Montgomery in the box with two gone and takes a look at a called strike. All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. And it's fouled away. And the slider just misses.
Really good take, especially with two strikes.
Outside. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Two down, nobody on here in the second game of the series. On the ground right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back at guaranteed rate field, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here's the first baseman, J.T. Schwartz. And a swing and a miss. Schwartz, 28 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round in 2021. Left-hand batter waits. The other way, makes the catch. One down. Now the third baseman, Miguel Iraldo. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Swing and a pop-up. Rengifo makes the catch. And there are two down. And up next for Chicago, Drew Jones. Caught looking his first time up. Fastball for a strike.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he has attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
Two down, nobody on. High fly ball out towards left field. Nimmo going back on it. And forget it. His 13th home run of the season, and they grab the lead. It's 1-0.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach.
Carroll batting for the second time, and that's strike one.
Easy out. Easy out here.
And now it's even up. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across. Last half of inning number 5. That one the other way. And that is that. Just 1 hit in the inning, but it leaves the yard and gives them the lead. 5. And welcome back to the ballpark. Well, we go bottom 6. Now it's the second baseman, number 15. Lane back to work. And a foul ball. That one fouled off. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. 0-2 now. Right side. Rengifo tosses to first, and that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. So the batting order turns over. Manuel Campos now at the plate. There's a swing and a drive. Way back there. And that one is out of here. An absolute smash to left. Just like that, they move in front. It's 2-1. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off.
And now, Yoelqui Cespedes. And first offering is fouled off. 1 down, base is empty. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Hey, we got 1 here.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That one hops against the fence. He's in at second with a 1-out double.
He was all over that one. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Baddoo in the box now. No balls and a strike. Ground ball up the middle. Whips it to first. 2 away.
First of all, that's just a nice job to even get to that ball, and then even more impressive was the throw. Off balance, had to try to in the air get his shoulders turned and make a strong throw. Does show off the strength of the arm. We're usually used to seeing that kind of arm strength from the shortstop.
And there's a foul ball. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Righty delivers. Swing and a miss, struck him out. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. 7th. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Hunter Gaddis.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA.
Lane turned in a quality start over 6 innings of work.
He'll want to do better in his next outing, but there's some positive takeaways here, even if they couldn't come up with the win. Plenty to go over from this start.